City, a place where every corner has a story and every story sounds like it can only happen here. Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Karen Stone, and for 15 years, I called New York City home. On today's segment, I'm so excited to take you along for some of my favorite only in New York moments. Are you ready? Let's go. New Year's Eve in Times Square. Because I worked in the MTV building, my mom and I were able to hang out there for a majority of the day. We watched as the crowd grew, and performers like Mariah Carey and other artists sang and dazzled the millions of revelers down below. At 11:30, we were invited to come downstairs to a sectioned off corner of the street right in front of the building. We joined the other revelers. We counted down towards midnight with them. We watched the ball drop and embraced the confetti that fell from the sky. And of course, we all sang along with Frank Sinatra for that famous song, New York, New York. That is a moment that can only happen in New York. Picture this, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. But I'm not just watching the parade, I'm in the parade. Because I worked for Nickelodeon, we were offered the chance to be balloon handlers for the SpongeBob SquarePants balloon. My brother and I got up really early to go to the hotels to get our costume, where we would dress from head to toe, looking like SpongeBob. And there we went, off on this tour through the streets of New York, chanting SpongeBob SquarePants, watching as all of the people were mesmerized by the sheer scale of these balloons. There we were in our only in New York moment. Fast forward, I'm now a real estate agent renting and selling apartments all over New York. Well, one time I had a client who wanted to live in the West Village, and as I was sifting through listings, one in particular stood out, an apartment in the iconic Friends building. I finally got to go into this building located on Bedford and Grove in the heart of the West Village. Well, I hate to break it to you, but the facade of the building might be in New York City, but the actual apartments are just sets on a set in the heart of Burbank, California. Inside is a traditional tenement style building with windy staircases, narrow hallways, and cozy apartments. But every time I watch the show and I see the building, I'm reminded of this only in New York experience. And for my last only in New York experience, this is one that you truly only get when you say yes to doing something that totally terrifies you. And for me, that thing was stand-up comedy. Now, I should note that I have been comedically challenged since birth. Anyway, I graduated from the Manhattan Comedy School, and for our graduation show, we performed at Gotham Comedy Club. Well, in the middle of my comedy show, none other than the amazing, the legend, Jerry Seinfeld showed up, and he performed about a 20-minute segment. Only in New York can a comedy legend casually appear and create an incredible, unforgettable experience. Since then, I've had the chance to perform with Jim Gaffigan, George Wallace, and many others. This may happen in LA, but that night could only happen in New York. Well, I've got to go get ready to take the stage tonight. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on The American Dream.
Please give it up for the very funny Karen Stone.